based on the supporters registration they cost no. The numbers are even there to prove.
Okay.
So to the mechanase. But me dey nya no kwa na me use but
who is attendance next DFA records.
So we say we nya dey who attendance.
Zakito. To as well.
So eti say a team like House of Folk. Now on say dem papa no say baby a obe di ya kakra pa ne e. Omoje league, eji FA Cup at the same time. No mukuta Super Cup so ka ho. Still na no club name mi amfa sa trophies we nyina and generate ska. Na da bia e say e bank no ko iska na de bo club ne bosia because one of the main issues has supporters no. If he say in the long run M1 mo aye that loan and interest na that's no. But the thing is the more air pilot one no just team no the team that na if he say aye nipa bebre dia no akwa say fere ba be ba kudi o.
Sammy, if you have that voice, talk about Fede can be about right to issue and then equity. Let's listen to that one as I keep to us on the first mami in the next 3-4 minutes. Now, share rotation, right to issue, and equity.
We shall do the rights issue and the rights issue. A lot of these debts, if the rights are not fully exercised, a lot of these debts will be converted into equity and has to have a very good balance sheet. We are very anxious to ensure that our team remains debt-free, and that is why we are going to strengthen our commercial department and make sure that we leverage our strength in the areas of sponsorships, sales of paraphernalia.
To be affected. And the entire ball voice, you now class a car. A war any interest that is expected to be accrued. But Nasemna, I mean, necessary to go about the free house for what will eventually happen. And no kind of self-protection, no. Right to issue. More shares that I know. Say, be a Sika woman. They are converting into shares for you. Intinya they say Obaga ask for some investigate amra.
That is what
I say.
That is what will be a hope for.
But that's what he has said, and I say eventually.
No, that's what we are hoping for. Say the Wakano.
The shares never do so.
Yes, and
eventually make him the owner.
That is their fear. And now everybody fear say the club that don't feel say a nipa dia. So but eventually, based on what is happening,
I don't need probably the ano. It's true, yeah, dear Nediba. Manchester United, Wamudia. Chelsea, Wamudia. And the team be we are CBI, Nipa Bakwanam, you know, and our consortium be group be there. And now, me, let's come back to the issue of Nipa Bibridiano. Does it come with anything?
Oh yes, because some teams are winning.
Yeah, Nipa Bibridiano na day.
Because if you Europa teams na Bibridiano, they are run properly than that Manchester United most teams now can know. Go to Real Madrid and see. Go to Bayern Munich and see how it is being run.
No, that's the German system is different. Yeah. They don't allow you to have more than 50%.
So that's it.
But I just say, I said Bayern Munich is run properly. Say Chelsea, and I say
yes,
and now Manchester United. I didn't.
Look at how the clubs never struggle because acquire they be a car. United problem. I'm gonna guess you want to know. A can't quite Manchester United, and they think that in the future. It come back to hand the club. But what I say, look at how Real Madrid. So it is a first clubs here. AC Milan, Abraham Brain, because of almost you know Abia. I can't you understand? Brahms brain in Abia. It is a ownership back for.
But that's the order of the day. Most of the teams now are owned by individuals and their groups and business consultants.
Yes.
Consultants.
So, at least it's being ramped up. Now the danger is I was now
today Hearts of Folk is in a better state.
In a better state
than previous.
Yes, but can first no. And then baby say and the mama in some years to come the team better than ya because the one on you turning into shares. So Ochilabinu, some 10 years to come, because of the second do more, he's bringing more, and there could be an turning into shares now. The more any air cost no. Now, if anything, the shares in air does eventually he becomes the owner. Now, team na be any dia. It's I think that if there's going to be a model, team like House of Folk, me feel say it should be able to generate revenue. Team like House of Folk today, anya bi an say it take 100% cost ni na mpa. It should be able to generate kakra. Man, honestly, now okasa no say na honorable Vincent Otuo me nka miss atre me
adentra
o say on so be isi oni bi so na abezu na uba won tia fiscal ma na so na meto na asebo mama na to be kasa mu nka me sorry afa chiro ma papa bi afa
say they could not raise money.
Yes sir, it means uba no
since I make say what about the causes, what really happened? Because say nipa ba ku mienu miense 9 ababe ya de na omu nyina no ma follow a certain pattern, so probably they were not offered the opportunity to bring money, and I said the systems available then did not allow them to bring money.
No, so as we sit here no omu bia no oba bonten abaka kire say bia,
and I think nobody will do that.
No bia this
the workers also being far bonten pie no so America say bi ono de onim say akwanya na amam for him to do his best. Because on the same platform Togo Bonabaso.
Yes,
Bonabaso can to what or how much they have contributed.
Different from him being the CEO. As a CEO, the opportunity why he failed.
Anyway,
but as I say,
when you're enough time.
So
when I work as a channel. Time I do see birthday was saying. Go be a
well, Mamisha say born again I'm download kakra. Since Blasters for the almost squad abana my first squad in kakra, the only local base player was our squad in him. Abrante friends free Bani and quantity me make squad the night kwakobo. The friendlies against Brazil. Then yeah, so legend a free Bani and quantity. Meme jitum say last season betim kwako 2 seasons ago ene normal branch your friends dan lad no national team, so when your opportunity so run national team and a performance in the national team, a performance in the local scene in terms of league competitions in the dan lad everybody man sante kotoko watch beyond every reasonable doubt say it's a material for the Blasters we do that level no on your opportunity will be to me at that. But sometimes I am not life I and Kofubia Bishop more cream, Kofubia Bishop more cream. All Blasters goalkeeping department and all 3 goalkeepers now. Richard Ofori, Jojo Walakot, your good friend, Anna Abdul Manaf Nuruddin. These are the 3 goalkeepers. Ideally, Richard Ofori Walakot today, they are the first and deputy. One better the Blasters and first and deputy. Richard Ofori or the deputy captain of the Blasters. So there's no way say omo squad ombeja Richard Ofori wechiri. The deputy captain will be part of the squad.
Of the squad on the lineup.
But I say yes, lineup in the better lineup squad. Yes, squad in
is the captain.
He will always be part of the squad. Then Walako today, as we know, he's the first choice goalkeeper for the Blasters. It is a 2-way there on Masamentum position. Anna, you call, we say you about 3-4 nation tournament be with Japan. Anna Abdul Nuruddin Awabarabisimno, Manafono. He kept against a that was Chile. He says any penalty shootout and normal way and a convince technical team. He said I was also it mean a space in the Blasters. And we create space no. And the mass our goalkeeper no. It any offers our 3 goalkeepers here. Said that lad in the performance was show Ediama Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Any the walk when Chan tournament. Okay, Bomnas also in space in the Blasters. It means that one of these goalkeepers was here drop your. That is omu decided so many 3 goalkeepers in the Bekodia. But some of the 4 goalkeepers in the there, then I don't see artists Guinea other goalkeepers. No, that space should be meant for Dan Lad. But some of the trade a bit difficult.
The whole can't say the 3 that they have picked. No, if it's somewhere anymore change Dan Lad.
Per 2 need here. When some do more change.
Wallacott no reach the 4.
I'm with them do more change based on reasons. Wallacott is a fair choice goalkeeper. Per the performances in there. Richard Ofori is the deputy captain, and on your opportunity, Bedemuso he's not a bad goalkeeper. So the next slot, no, and when was a Dan Lad a fight for. South slot on a brand here, friends, and Nuruddin quite justify in that nation, 4 nation league, no boy, no. That is Dan Lad position today. So he's a top goalkeeper. But the point is, baby, all fighting for no, I extremely difficult for the amount brand here, friends, and Dan Lad. Let's see how it goes. Legend. House of Folk technical team na program bi. Eno amode squad ne bae no. Blaster for releasing squad no. A technical team no call back no mo hu ade bi. Say whilst they are relying so much on FA Barnier no. Also be careful. Because mom say Barnier is so influential in national team assignment of late. And they don't have any plan of stopping Barnier. Anytime be a national team assignment, baby, on be piano or more encouraging so uncle. Sir
Barnier, you think he should be in the Black Stars?
Barnier, he has Barnier, dear legend. So be bob top momo bob when gets on bob top no. Don't bob said there Barnier, there should be a space for Barnier.
Okay.
And Bajata say Barnier, dear. Who said the consistency for the national teams, you know? And so watch any progression any the domestic league Barnier in every aspect of football, national team, club football, consistency is so key. And the technical team will say next week, this week you're starting Ghana Premier League, all other things being equal. Who says our friendly games from Mukakoba with Brazil in 22nd? By that time, Omunye free Barnier or national team assignment. So Onya express in the World Cup and also another tournament also more encouraging manako. And before World Cup no you bet can put him no on beko tall. Barnier as a player no there they would have to whilst we are part of the squad no and also more planning for a replacement of Barnier because Barnier no
want to say he's likely to go to the World Cup.
Want to say Barnier more often obey run national team more often squad Barnier. So there's that sense of agency say Yasin Orchen, Junior Kaba, Obi Junior, Surajemo, and also more condition or more ye, send a bayer Barnier national team and like the absence of a free Barnier. And Omunis as well, Upija club in him, almost supporting to reach that height. So Barnier Beko, but technical team the air plan almost season, or why is the fair choice striker, or the belly team no. But only one because of national team call-outs, no. And then you bear intimate messing services in too much. So that is one thing I also technical team, no. Yeah, we should ban your word. National team under 20 channel lead team, no. Blasters in and out. He has been very, very influential in every aspect of the game now, Obono. And I tell you, you support no. Legend, Omutimi Mame, board chairman voice in Kakra on. CEO so no moment me make sika farmer no na menka yimrem kakra why
wamna takwa for naba
yimrem kakra
takwa for naba Duncan de no so mo so asan wi
omzo anzai
omzo asan 2 years
I with them
na say salary no so nya bad
saying
and this me bisa no because we
on a catch
we be on
president yes I know I spoke with most Parker
menim say wo kan go face asem bi ase I'm good asem na ka omsi bi wo takwa mo bo kuro ni din o omsi wo Acheampong
anti odie no nti no mo kan wa but at this stage looking at what is happening to us good near there Anglo go benya kukodro say he sponsor me the ma that was it. Okay, all right.
Okay, so
another news issue.
So banana the woman.
Maybe ana.
Okay, yeah.
And we are from CAF. CCA. Report ban say Cote d'Ivoire for someone release this stadium name Kadiogo for no. That will nefi.
Are they?
Someone release more. Nti Kadiogo for no e de akoto cafe nim say omo se omo fa game ni nko Benin ho de omo ni Benin for na di nko maji ato
na CAF no omo release stadium no omo fix it as venue
nti da buru na efe ni so omo release Kadiogo asa sesi e
by CAF we no the team na no bonus should be aware of the venue for a certain period of time.
Yeah. Nti sese no omo busa CAF for so bosom de ko Benin. Nti CAF onye Benin into mom. No mo ko bo no Benin.
Na didn't omo release stadium no.
Yes, da buru na efe na say release stadium.
Why?
And na me wia mesa ko no mako find out reason why.
Benin say.
Oze.
Today ya Benin. But now you have made all your travel arrangements and other things.
Sese no Kadiogo for no ese CAF mom ko bo no Benin. Omo ne kotoko no. Game na beba so Friday no.
Na CAF mom mabo Ghana high.
Say no yes, say no my request no. That will be the decision of CAF. So to them
channel. 2 legs ring now.
So I'm to say I'm so cool park no some say I'm to say omo CAF approve yeah. That is a report I'm getting now.
Omo approve
Yamusokro park no.
Park no map. Once recently who's too wafu you know. So I approve but I say I bring enough and team go find a reason why.
Fine, you do this here in the next 3 minutes now. Govi, yeah, now but also per voice, okay, right.
When we get the best person to appoint as CEO, we will appoint him, but we will not rush to take any wrong decisions. We have had CEOs in the past, but they always came to the board for money, and many of them, because they could not put in place strategies to raise money, they could not come forward with new ideas because those new ideas required money. And I can assure you that in the guys sitting behind me, you have the most passionate Phobians. We all know what our most senior director, Dr. Nyaho Tamekolo, has done with the team in the past. In him, we have all the knowledge and experience we need. In him, we have all of the inside track that we need to have. And in him, we have all of the wisdom. Honorable Vincent Odotesoa and Akambi have been very, very strong backbones. Many people don't know how much sacrifice these guys make. But I will tell you, once upon a time, we heard there was a small boy in Boku who was so good, a little boy of 17 years old.
Legend yetini, I think say one issue I was here 12 bars and discuss it. Board chairman, Demi who and said no person DB. And he could have done it in a different way until be naso. No bit me yen kama. Untia ubi and naso. The board chairman person in and say he is aware. Na mesam no kan obi a follow mu ha bia no enya wanwa kra because maka no fia say board chairman decide say one appoint CEO and MD because he believes that ono akasa na finance team no and his council no open say dia obe create commercial office ne manya commercial center ne mafa commercial people omum pesi kama me de me here free MDs wa no and so hwe o se omum ma me sika sika no ohwehwe and to be create commercial office up a commercial person so on chess office or no agya MD na when him say Alaji Akambi ne Vincent mbetimi aye but they no person o yini or person or clear the minds of House of Folk supporters no on their perception about Akambi and Vincent to do it to he wants to clear their mind sir perception also omunye ni papa omo boa House of Folk no or person o erase sa de ni free o ma dream na o paint a good picture about Akambi and Odote. But legend, this is it. So person painting good picture about Bia. In the process of painting a good picture, you don't destroy the other person.
Who was destroyed?
The former MDs were destroyed. One can say young form. And you know what?
Someone to me and first come.
And I make us say, me, my casa say me kai tama House of Folk actually say statements about ensemble tree and I'm because assembly. You know my opinion when it comes to parting ways with one employee. So no be party ways, no be here. Jumana se do bra munyina amwejia. Jane kwana do onko. For Christ's sake, say you just MDs no mobile no muko eni nyina na. they will all have something to say about Togo Afede. They will all have something to say about the management structure of House of Folk and the board, the setup of the board, the setup of the House of Folk team. But Obi of Free House of Folk will be a quiet womiana no. Obi ati baby. So Obi who be a 9 year within House of Folk setup now. Onko jina radio so and cancer asem no. And to be a kon woye na juma. Nesiana mete unse Obi ti sa Makununan, legend Makununan yansakinu. Makununan resigned. Mr. Frederick Moore, after 2 years, mutual termination, Matana no be a party ways. So they were not sacked. They were not sacked. But so Bonte Ebeka said they couldn't make money for the club. It's an indictment on their CV. So most of the microphone Ibia. Now so most of can no make course wa. Ebia the board chairman, Omudu Din Bebem. Say board chairman so anye ABCD. But they have respected the board. They have respected the chair. Omo respect omo supporters. And omo moving on. And omo yajuma. Unim say Makununan. Canadian Premier League, you know, Oma Finance Commissioner. And Oma Finance, I think, say, financial officer, something for Canada.
But it doesn't change the fact that he couldn't bring money.
The point is that, and I make a choice, say, they will also have something to say. So, I'm going to more kasa. I say, be a
I see, in the time, supporters, no, Ebusan say, not then I first see you. And now first see you on Trano Okono. What were we expecting him to say?
You can also no legend. You say, "Oh yeah, board chairman. We him debebe. We him dead. When him dead, and pennyphone no man Anthony. We are say baby awakoko. So he could have carved it in a different way, in a way and can say a huge layer on some of the predecessors when it comes to a MD role, ni CEO role.
Okay.
And legend. The point is that over Alaja can be and Vincent Odo Tesua. Me de say my cancer one and run a House of Folk. And now your House of Folk supporter.
And he's okay with them.
Support them. One and run a House of Folk and on Sawomo. That is the point. But them yanina and say Salegen and a coffee no repa. Next year Kofo be better Hana so person any power muti on your crown who say on your crown adinabano. He's a good person. In the process of painting a good picture about the replacing Kofi no, don't paint Kofi bad. They make an answer here. And you are painting Elijah Kambi, Vincent Odo Tesoa. You are painting them very good in the eyes of House of Folk supporters. Don't end up painting the others on mobile and paint on mobile. Now him there me Mami for Winzy. See. But chairman, somebody can catch you if you say when you about appoint Vincent Odo Tesoa. And my more reason why I want to appoint you know. Oh, later I'll catch him so refuge reason about me apa.
I've not said that.
I don't catch you.
Tell me who yes I know you man.
No.
The reason is time Oba first.
Yeah.
People did not really enjoy him.
Yes.
And because of that past experience, no that's why you were backlash and go from Preso. And yes, I would have done that. So what can they say in America? I don't know whether that's what you said.
Yes. Me say the first pen or the bar House of Folk no. He nearly took the club to relegation. The first Vincent Odo Tesoa and ne board chairman person clear the minds of the supporters no. Entina me all ye nyina na me hu me gina me na opare mu nyina gina na ye di nkomo. Enso ni gye mu na mko gya supporters na me no nyina di nkomo. Ti all kasa nyina na meti. Me de me hu ni say a very good PR work. Okay. And why that, but the point is that Vincent nearly took the club to relegation. That is Vincent.
But it's the same Vincent.
And exactly, I'm saying PR work. Then on Elijah can be. If we say club a friends at House of Folk, he's the only board member. Our House of Folk has set up a committee to investigate Elijah Kambisa Wakwakojo Obi 200 Ghana cedis. And these are the things
why he was not found culpable.
These are the things.
There was no evidence against him.
But the point is that he's the only person is setting up a committee to investigate. The person making say, the fact that Vincent nearly took the club to relegation, that supporters in the team. The fact that I can be as well as Jessica. Some woman at the supporters team no person but in the process don't punish other people. Don't tarnish their image.
That's it.
Latest on game ni dia connect Diogo no. What I'm picking is here and say CAF approve stadium no. by the Ivorian FA say omo ye maintenance of stadium.
Okay.
Into omo ntimi ma game ne nkoso ho. Nti
now why are they saying it now? And I mean just it. Tida da mu yes e bebo no munya na ka fun ko take we.
Omo stadium no do ma approve.
And I'm just say them the Burkina Faso will write to them.
Ti Burkina
they will accept say mo mebo ha. Na then after the omo so mo.
Stadium no enye kafo dia and enye Burkina.
No make up between Burkina Faso no FA and the Ivorian FA.
Oh okay that's another angle.
So omo mra na after ada no mo yes.
They say what Burkina Faso na request Kadiogo for na request ni say omo so ko born the national stadium in Cotonou.
Kotoko near the match could be played in Ghana.
It depends on your links. These are
because who didn't catch me
a
game aka 72 hours.
We more times when was a calf set up and organized. Let me say that way. When we can do time say Nebia, the former FA president is there.
Because they have easily read the rules. They are easily going wayward because why the traveler because they were supposed to travel tomorrow. Why travel arrangement?
Yeah.
Why travel arrangement? What on tickets to Ivory Coast? All of a sudden, also changing the plans in the BBA to Cotonou.
It is a Cotonou just a cap tiasi.
Naka anyway.
So what the mention I say, but say see a kasa idea.
Like yeah. They have to write to a car for
you cannot ask us to come to Cotonou in less than
we didn't
for this.
We didn't Kotoko set up no. They have somebody on see more cap. In the manner that's very.
Okay.
I think says annual my year Kenya no.
Yeah.
He understands it.
He understands.
To say no later say who see and say
and also who eh see I be that.
Oh, House of Folk Day, go for your brother. Comes out for Besha Cranky Kum.
Yaibida. Kasi Kuomo. Kagana, Kuomo. You go fast, a little for my chatted. I go for some more. Yes, it be. Some delegation, Mr. Azawa, Mr. Azan, leading delegation. And you two player. You go for when you don't ban on Beshay, as on the board.
They probably did down with
Bow Chos on them like a
traveling arrangements and
go to none in your head. You're going to
so obi o asase su bia set up in business we are odni sika him wa set up business no e bibia kama na esi ho we na ofu bi de ne beto adwuma na no a ade a opese adwuma ne ye ne sei adwuma ne momoden se bebo bra na ahwe ne ho na adwuma ne timi etumpon enye da bia no sore a no disca beshim because adwuma no si e ka se obi yo sikani obi yo defo a e na adwuma na wo ye ni sika na wonya firi adwuma ni mu no mtutu no ne ma ne ye osika kuma ne koyo sikani ana koyo defo untimi fa osika nko sha de bi mu na wo boka da bia na do sika him e chesa ade no emma profit mtutu meme yo bi a mejitum ye say every single club on this planet resource yenya no park so but ye onyoma bebre a ye keka bom ansa na okonya resource no park so ebi ni infrastructure adwuma togwe ene ne board aye e wo house of folk setting up the Apobiman structure no very very good for the image of the club, especially the number of years ye has na we period to go by a board chairman no more to put up this structure it be very very difficult. And last time I make come say on several occasions make I see a Angel FM if Angel FM somewhere around 2012 me was 2012 a pim sabri about 10 years old when Togo was appointed the board chairman of Hasufu. Yenini interview Angel FM. What he said, and he said, the first 3 years, he want to set up one of the best centers, sports centers at Apobiman. Recently, yene Ura Vesenso Wodo te honorable Edin Komoha. He even said, say, by September, on the Apobiman. menye interested in the timeline so o kan ne wantimi anya ne o kan so be wie china wantimi anwie ne china but at least we number of years a team na di any few years because for has is has over 100 and say 101 111
say
1911 yes into 111 yeah 111 emu 10 years and Togo abe serve as board chairman of the club into just 101 years nyoma oye no pobima no has of fuck ntimi anye by the 10 years obeye and watimi aye ebe difficult so baka so ka se ne wanye echina wanye ntu bebo nachi at the end of the day so we years a club na the few years obeye board chairman watimi aye am so to so bo na baso baby ame ha wonie ame de bi ame koso aka say Abraham has decided so moko flow to shares no muni baby a team ni gina eno enema has mpanyifo tena ase sa afedie yentimi fe yene ntu hariza course nko yentimi gase ebetu kwan ne ho acha ne ekotiti brothers wo ne eba be kokomodo ho e won Shell filling station wo airport so mo na nkeka sika mbom na team ne fa ntu kwan na yemfa nye club no eti edu point wo be kaya season bia Karim Zito ebe ya has coacher Afena has a move around the country to play friendly games with local side to even select players. And no more benya Tariq Jubril or Tafota pass. Because now I had difficult the amount that season say bet me attempts the kakase they to place. And as some Americans to Abia has as some American say. When we move to other clubs, may discuss the issue. Then came in the decision of then let flow to shares. Said the BS Kabeba club nim. O ma yedi do o mo kan so bi wo no be so de sika eto shares ni bia to obetimi ni sika eto shares. At that period the current board chairman na club ne de ne ka. O tani ni sika ni bi into shares. Current board member from Nelson na club ne de ne ka. O tani ni sika ni into shares. Because that particular moment na difficult say nay say how square no mo enter into the documentation and almost so mo jo mo sika. Na has a club ni ntimi nye sika mo. It's the best way was to flow shares. Omo team ne do omo ka no. Omo form de no wa person do de no to shares na de ato. Wo so ya no ka ne person invest in the club no. Na do sika ba be shim. And no enama has ejina in the last 10 years. But se metena na me had the last 10 years. Ejuma akoso has, especially when it comes to the financing of the club. Ayana ha me kakra. The man how many say nothing has changed. 10 years has flow two shares. Echo to 11, 12 years has flow two shares. I'm so more finding a way to generate money into the club no. I'm taking steps beyond between the generating money into the club. A two-tier board chairman as some more kind or say me buy any your first CEOs are far. Omunina failing because omuntimi generating money into the club. Na there be no omo be down board and san no magiska. Fine, the board chairman might be right. But a dear no so gina so how they appointed Sankofu Yayeken. What was their background? What was their background? Because House of Folk as a football club cannot rely on Togo Nisikankwa alone. For how many years? At a certain point, say profit in man, na bembebu. And then Pobiman has a koji loan. No akwa guarantee na has aje no mo di aye. A bedroom stage bino. If the club is not generating a lot of revenue, now on one yini sikaba. At a certain point, I had there to go bembebu. Eti me how nyina ne say. Whilst worker CEOs are seminal, I feel say there are other things I saw no so ye. Just to push the club away from the piano, SAS. Something I'm doing when I sit down, now me analyze her situation and me. Because you sure ya a better point to be no. You better revert back to when Hariza call TT Brothers Nia Ibonte Ora Komodo Mensa sa time na mtutu na omo na yi sika de club no omo ni omo anyi sika ma na club na nya problem no e ho na ye head towards to Etineya waka say he will need a CEO no. Mizoto next time he is appointing a CEO. Because any possible say obai number of CEOs are appointed to Mizoto. Omunyina are wrong. Ono do or appoint to omudo are right. It's me the and say ye kwaye nim no House of Folk should move away kakra. Any money me ya there enkoye say Mizoto sika na beba house mu nkwa na beti around house. E be take it time kakra.
Okay.
But there should be signs. And the two when no kasa about AGM no Mizoto na me ra ho kakra. Togo is the majority shareholder of the club based on the 50% shares I has for 2 years. So what the mention as you? Ya wo ma bit or 1, bit or 2, bit or 3, bit or 4, bit or 5. Omo nyina toy based on the interest. Obu okra Mizoto enye obi an e flow 2 shares a oto te say e be a supporter of the club. Obi turn for business. So what the mention because nim say oba be investment a da chi bi obenya so mfa so. Sankofo ni nyina Mizoto ye di AGM ba se de be ya eduru ho a e be kwa kobu akonta e de akere wo mo na e so sad unse mrani tia o unim sa
mrani tia say
o company bia ye corporate yi bia no mrani enforce so every year bia na there should be an AGM meeting so unim sa but ya say for some period every single season, you said that for I has a folk de beko AGM meeting. Me bonfire say, board chairman say next month, and I yes no kind. Na menya dom na next month no, embraso.
Okay.
At least no more mususudo musika kiti abesha club no no. Omu our club ni siko. On the supporters contribution.
Okay.
Phobia for life. Minim how a house person omo ye omo de no. Whilst me Mizoto I feel say the Fabu census enye encouraging based on numbers I nyine nim se kotoko no but there is one thing about the Fabu census different from the phobia for life ene ayeti hey Mizoto se wo fa wo fona easy to access the Fabu census no hu sika akoshem it is obi a supporter no the sika e kwa register Fabu census there is accountability onim say ni sika e 2 cities next year that was say 5 cities or these 2 cities ni can we cost 7 cities phobia for life ne
and uni why is it how do you know there's no me
were a lot of House of Folk supporters are all register all right but yet hey sika phobia for life it's not being accounted for
you don't know
yes no sorry you don't know yes say what they mention say oh yes sir
what say
oh
why be
no hanya some be House of Folk na at the fefe bi or more official page na MFA party
say man you know guys is about
like when you register for example say Fabu census no you are able to even know the numbers that are not even scampo the numbers that are registered for me for any sanity the numbers there's no
software issues of software
eti Mizoto say o man no madam French supporter no person contribute or baba contribute
okay
say what the mention say it is anyoma nyoma ni nyina no say wo pese wo generate revenue for the club e nyoma yesa wo ye say the be supporters who benya interest to contribute me baba wie Mizoto
but no be mami be about the stadium the why the Ivorians are annoyed one feel say the stadium has been overused or say in the last 2 weeks it hosted 9 matches in the Wafu CAF Women's Championship League plus a CHAN qualifier. Apart from AS the RC Kodiogo no so AS Duani no Kotokobo Friday na comes over Sabo Sunday. So because for visa man for the wire kind. I mean my point is why now? To what I say, I'm requesting and I know say if you want we na me a lot of messages were
okay.
The ones that make sense we will read them.
Eti was here to you be train the next decision of CAF. Ebi ana enu wi asoso no na ebi akodibo afọ na sese omadwene
but no baba so dey be chance do say CAF then will choose a venue for you
well no on say na make just say CAF is not organized e do sa stage here your links with CAF say Benin for Mizoto omo obi wo CAF our yes strong how betimi maneuver the way through a obo esi ball ni nkobo ni Benin make Burkina for no say kotoko susu obi a yes strong e wo CAF no betimi awurema yes masa
na no was basa just here there
na nya CAF na kwatena ase ko organize e ko launch competition Super League so mo the $100 million ni busa CAF president ni say na sika na wo omunya na free so we beba o si beba enti enye ye organize bema boda yem pe time kakra ye ko World Cup there say Blasters ko tournament bia na competition bia na game bia Uye FA president. Mamesha Sifisi, Uye president of the land. Uye sports minister. Uye FA president. Uye ESCO member. Uye Blasters management committee member. Interest any bigger than the normal Ghanaian or Nama Bonting. Interest and some channel. Yababo Nigeria and same way. We had an ESCO member in the studio. Our bunku to Japa Ghana for Achew. Any mother betena here be bunku today. ESCO members, no monam radio stations. Pacho, man for me Blasters match ni. Without anchor for the Blasters enyi e yomusun sum the 30 nechi. Nipa mienu miensa 9 nunsianson nwotwe nkrudu. Maybe more opportunity to take decision. No? When you are taking the decision for the national team, no, too, some of the interest of the padodo na omuni opportunity at the table now will take a decision. Meaning say Baba Rahman a integral part of the Black Stars. But I mean this is my common understanding when it comes to call-ups into national team. Maybe there be a national team and you justify. Or you justify our club side near from Edward national team. Ade bi ha me kakra. Abrante na obo Crystal Palace no, Jeffrey Shoe. Is there any problem bi wo ha na?
Times on and so more.
No, but say Ayana Arahu, he plays in the Premier League. And yes, we player when you be move.
Is it quite a midfield?
So to them, no, so no, or you play better positions, baby, or for a lot. It is such players, the coaches in Formuniagro, Obetiabo as a centre back, Obetiabo as left back, Obetiabo as a central midfielder, Obetiabo as an attacking forward. So to them, it is a player be to say woman to try to coaches Formuniagro. Ediana Mizoto. So what one year for Blasters, Baba Rahman about 30 minutes already in this season. Me a friend ahead of him. See a betrani analyze Blasters call up. Now will be a OT radio no ya gun and need to ask him we pay. No one starting no the Blasters no yaw. Yawa odino eye decisions and nipa be 10-12 makotina table wako teki. It will say national team ne lose sa spirit na Ghana for woman national team no. Ma ye entertain sa de ne mfa nkokata.
Okay.
Yen fair players o mudiza minim say ye there am to every single country on this planet see name national team there are people who raise questions.
Obviously.
Yeah, but here the my questions now you raising no so and change the positives. Because when I look at the collab, obi tse Majida Shimeru. Obi o share the Jupiler League in Belgium. Every single day apparently in a park so bobo.
No pra.
I said Baba Rahman no pra, no babo 30 minutes after no. Benjamin 30. Thomas Partey the meaning say at any point or no or fit Blasters on what you need that. But when Partey is not fit, because based on Arsenal, you know, so very return somewhere in October, they say.
Oba no.
Oba da way.
Oba. Oh, if you are is 3 weeks away.
Na say 3 weeks dey near Keka October. March is so aye kubo yi. Ye ne Brazil.
Everyone know already.
Oh, was it 3 weeks?
3 weeks as I.
Na 6. And 6. It is 6 plus 3 weeks 21 days.
2 weeks now.
Say what the mention say. Eti me full say
2 weeks on. Baba na here for you until 2 weeks.
According to Arsenal, because we made 2 Europa games and 3 Premier League games.
Home and away.
Sa Europa League when no.
Ready.
3 Premier League games.
Wouldn't be ready.
No, you ready.
I mean home be say the on say obi say.
Oba me say that
3 Premier League games.
1 is gone.
Man is going to got 2.
1 is gone. They are playing Everton. The following was just a game. Oba ready.
2 near 2 weeks.
By the break, no, I ready. Oba ready.
It's me the say. Say a fair national team call up, especially when it comes to Black Stars.
Yeah.
At any particular moment, when you say we need the base, players who are consistent for some period, or more difficult to take them out. But matter home for the day,
Yeah, we play on turn, baby.
On turn, baby. Near my other players.
But I say, go through this one. I say Arsenal can go and do the unbeaten record somewhere, not at Old Trafford. I say Chemukura Munyai. Yeah, we have for Sankore out there, no. Then we move. Okay. I say, good morning. My name is Miracle. You can call me Mr. Barcelona. I'm going to destroy anything that comes on my way. Barca forever is my life. Read my message. You read my message. You don't like reading my message. Okay. Good morning, Royepa. I wish the most expensive club in the world, Real Madrid, the very best of luck in today's match against Celtic from Kwame Kenyan. Asasira, Kwame Kenyan, I don't know. Then this one. Please ask Oviriki, how much did